Yeah, same. I start sticking.
Microphone on.
Here we go. Oh, that is the wrong scene. God damn it! I forgot I have this in reverse now. I do that every time. I think I'm on par right now. 3 times in a row now. I've done that.
No, you're not.
Hello, everybody. Nurbo, Cooj, and Zombie here. We are doing our top 10 games of the year. If you guys have been here the last 2 years, you can know exactly what's going on here. We will be mentioning the top 10 games we played, not new games necessarily, but games that we played this year that we felt were the best games we played all year round. Which is good, because you guys get to see what's still holding up and what's been good. And maybe you guys get some ideas to try some stuff out if you guys haven't seen some of our streams.
They can all find it on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, it's all going to be there.
Cool. And we'll also have our VODs as well. And VODs on Twitch for all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a new system here where now we can all kind of do separate, awesome, independent shows. And still have all our cameras on real time and all that other stuff going on, which is awesome. So it doesn't matter where you're watching it from. You're still kind of getting the premium experience.
Yes. Oh, wait, I still have Discord React on the bottom, so it looks kind of funky.
Oh, you still got that with the cameras?
That's wise.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make you guys bigger with the Discord React just because it's funny and I have you guys there. You guys are still gonna be upside down. Bigger.
We were kind of doing a little bit of this off mic and off stream. But how has everyone been? I saw Cooj. I guess I'll start with you because you're the one I saw recently. I saw you finish Jedi Fallen Order. Started Survivor.
Yeah, I started Survivor last night. And the game is not optimized to the greatest.
I saw you getting frustrated with that shit. Especially against
so
the
mad.
sister.
Bro, oh my god, the Trilla, the last fight, like the move that she's supposed to do. So she does like a build up, and then there's a brief pause, and then she lunges directly towards you, right? She's supposed to lunge straight at you, which if you play any games like that are somewhat Souls type or any type like that, you should be able to dodge left or right. So I would dodge, and I literally see her curve directly into me.
I mentioned the sister only because, like, if you didn't see it, Zombie, like, she's basically, her species is like muscle mommies. So, like, I was saying to Cooj, I was like, you don't want to beat the brother.
What is Survivor? Yeah, the ninth sister in Survivor.
Muscle mommy.
She's like a giant.
Cooj has never really been in a real lightsaber before IRL.
No, that's because I'm not airsoft fatty.
And Sammy, how have you been? What have you been up to lately? I know you've been working a lot lately, unfortunately. But...
Yeah, I have been working a lot, but I did start doing some VR streaming.
Ooh, the mouse game. I remember that.
Yeah, it's actually very pretty. It's way more immersive than I thought. I've really never used VR before. So the fact that I can actually... You guys can see my real reactions to experiencing a well-made, well-crafted VR game is genuine and real right there. I also have been able to kind of like MacGyver something with the screens, so I can see chat on my right wrist, and on my left wrist I can see POV, so I can move around in the headspace and still have good focus on the main part of the game, so that the audience can see it. And it's not only just me gawking over how big the fucking tree looks. So I'm having lots of fun with that thing.
And that's like a mod, right? Like, does that work on every VR game? No?
No, it is part of the Steam VR setup.
Oh, that
Steam
is
VR
awesome.
lets you pop up pop out, let's call it, each screen that you have, and also lets you do a virtual desktop, and it lets you attach them to your wrists, because that's really the only thing that you see in the VR headspace. So I have 2 monitors, one on each hand, so I can still watch chat and make sure everything is in frame for everybody to at least enjoy it a little bit more.
That's awesome, because I remember like the first few VR sets that came out, a lot of big streamers that had them would have to get like mods just to do that. So like that's really cool that that's built in now.
Well, at least for Steam VR, I think there is a way to do it directly from the Meta Quest. But yeah, like you said, I think it does also need a mod for you to be able to do it.
Yeah, that kind of sucks when you have to do the mod thing, because I'm not sure if it's compatible with every game. But
I don't think so, because a lot of the controls do take over whenever you start a game.
You keep saying Steam VR though. That's not the Steam frame that they're making, right? Like, is that
no, that it's the software.
Software,
the
okay.
Steam VR software.
Because like they're coming out with their own VR set now.
I know, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. First of all, foveated rendering on a fucking VR headset is the best thing that somebody could come up with.
My last comment about your VR thing is like, I'm not used to VR. I've never done VR. So I remember watching you a little bit like the motion gets me a little motion sickness. I remember having to like look away here and there. But other than that, like it was really cool being able to see what you're seeing and see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that it can really make people sick. Like I've done it. I've used VR just a little bit, because my nephew had it, and I played like, what was it? I think it was like Skyrim VR or something like that. And all of a sudden, my character did like a 180, and I almost fell over.
I've seen so many videos like that where it's like people play with verticality and just hit the floor because they think that they're falling in real life.
Like I was just standing there too, and the character like immediately just flips around, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I just like almost fell over.
Well, the cool thing about the little mouse game, it's that they describe it as a stationary VR experience. So you don't have to move your character around. You just stay sitting down and you interact with the elements that are around you without having to get up and move. So it eliminates a little bit of that nauseating factor, especially if you have to move freely in the 3D space, which I do get motion sickness. So that game is just perfect. And since I haven't finished it, it didn't make it into my top 10 this year. So.
Well, you don't have to finish the game. That's never been the rule. Just games you played. Because there's a lot of games that you can't finish.
Oh yeah.
You know, like think about like the games that we play in general. All of us play games that don't really have a finish. You know.
Yeah.
So, didn't have to be a finish. There was games on your list last year, I think, that you didn't finish.
Yeah, you're right.
It's funny that you gave yourself that rule this time.
I still have not been able to fucking finish Moonlighter.
Yeah, that was on your list and you never finished it. And that's a good game, man, to finish, man. You need to go back. There's a second one now for you to play.
Yeah, I do have to finish it.
Oh, man. And I guess for me, just for everyone out there, I went on vacation, came back, went to Cancun for like a week and a half, and now I'm back. Nothing really new. Still doing the same old thing, League of Legends. My tournament's starting up next week, which is crazy because now like I'm in the captain seat, director seat, I guess is the real thing, but I'm the one who's setting up the schedule, sort of. Like I gotta go and talk to the other team and now reschedule the time that works for everybody, and like they haven't posted. Riot has not posted the fucking matchups yet, and it's like next Saturday. It's like, dude.
That's Riot. They're trying to concentrate on WASDA.
Yeah. Probably. But the cool thing is there's a new program for us in the CLOL. We actually have majority, not all, but the majority of skins and chromas unlocked for us, and all the champions unlocked for us now.
Lucky.
I have like almost all of them. I'm going into like matches and I'm like, what skin should I use? for this match.
If League is on anyone's list, this whole night is pointless.
League is a phenomenal game, Biggie. You know nothing.
Let me modify my list now. I'll be back.
Oh my god,
Man,
that's funny.
It's been great, dude. The problem is, like, when I play, like, the e-girl champions, like Karma, MF, I'm, like, overwhelmed. I don't know what skin.
Like staring at him. I mean,
there's so many to go through. I'm like, holy shit, what do I pick here? But other than that, it's been cool. Like, I've been trying some of the Volbear ones because I play Volbear a lot, and like every champion, every game that I've played, I've put on a different, unique skill. I played Milio, which apparently Void plays, and I was like, which one do you want? This one or that one or that? It's kind of just what I've been doing. It's been fun. I'm so glad that they did that. I feel special now.
Nurbo, you haven't seen, but I'm probably gonna have to start changing my main. Not permanently. I love Tarek, but Braum is so much fun.
It's common to do that though. Like, dude, if you look at my mastery points, I have like 53 level mastery on Wukong, but Wukong is just not super viable right now. So it's like it's normal to do that.
Wait, Biggie, wait, what are you talking about? No! Oh, no.
Things go up and down. What did Biggie do?
Hang on. He unzombified me. I didn't expect this.
Oh, that might be a problem with this thing, no?
No. All I have to do is change the output for it. Let me turn off the camera.
Yeah, just don't exit out the app, because then
No.
That's gonna break it when you try to go back to zombie mode.
Okay, so let's see if I could do this. Boop.
Biggie just destroyed the show.
Oh, no.
Wait. Biggie just broke it.
No. I can fix this. No. I can fix this. Where is it? Here it is.
God damn it, Biggie.
Where's my
You're making producing the show a lot harder for no reason.
How do I change my input then?
God damn it.
It should be under video setting, no?
There we go.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, just go to video setting and then you just change a different.
Quack, hang on. Is this it? Is this it?
Nope.
You don't know the name of the camera?
No, I don't. I can never change it. I just don't.
He's got a preset on his thing.
Yes.
Teaching the child to play mouse and keyboard? Hell yeah, Captain. Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, is it Captain? Captain!
So you might have a... Okay, there he is.
Hi. I am unpresentable today, so...
There he is. You didn't exit out the app, I hope. Just in case you have to go back.
Yeah, I have to fix it.
Really? I'm good on my end.
No, I have to readjust the sizing on it.
Did you crop him as ally, something like that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hang on, because now I think
while Cooj is doing that, maybe we should start figuring out who's going to go first here and what order to go in here.
Okay. We should have played a round of League of Legends to see who would win against.
I say let I might as well just go by how your Excel sheet is. Just left to right on your.
So I guess me, Cooj, and then Zombie, and then we just start mixing it up from there.
I was gonna say alphabetical order, but apparently I don't know my alphabet.
Hi, Lou.
I mean, we could, but we could do that then. Let's just go with how it is right now. So I guess I'll go first, then Cooj, Zombie, and then in the next round we'll do Cooj, Zombie, me, then Zombie. You get what I'm saying? Like we'll slowly shift one, so it's not always the same rotation.
Sure.
I'll keep track of it. Don't worry. You don't have to think too hard.
Well, I mean, if you're writing them in the Excel sheet.
You lost me at thinking.
Oh, I can make this edible for you guys. I didn't make it edible, but I could make it edible.
Edible? Are we eating it?
Editable. Editable. There you go.
Oh. I heard edible twice.
So.
I heard edible as well.
My first game is ironically a game that I got tired of really fast because we played it so much. And we still play it too much, I feel.
League of Legends.
I swear. Oh my god, Nurbo.
My first game, League of Legends.
My first game is my number 10 is Repo. I played Repo for the first time this year. And it was a really good time. It still is a good time. It's not a bad game. You guys all know this game. Y'all still play this game. But I got tired of it, man. We played it so much already. And then we started freaking modding it and throwing like 30 people into that shit. Like, it got just ridiculous. But it's still a really, 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 really solid game. It's just that I kind of need a break from it for a little bit because it's like the go-to party game for every like birthday bash we've done. Like Lou did one recently and she did Repo. So it's a good game. It's a great game. Most of you guys out there are playing it still, like a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's my number 10. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Cooj now here.
Yeah. So my number 10. So last year for me was a lot of open world / Souls type games is kind of something that I've noticed. And so one of them was one of the first like biggish ones that I really got into. And my number 10 is First Berserker Kazan.
Oh, that game looked so good.
And that game had so many challenges that you had to come over. So essentially you were like a great war general and you got betrayed. You got betrayed by like I think the king's right hand, I think is what it was, sort of. And so you essentially are fighting back to get revenge on all those people, but you come to find out that this person has been corrupting the entire land. And so you're fighting through all of these things and the people he's corrupted and causing chaos. And but you had a little bit of help on the way from demons. So you and a demon paired together and fought through everybody and everything. So the demon could collect souls, but then you could also get your revenge. And it was a really fun game, very challenging, especially since I played it on like super hard mode.
Jeez.
So because I didn't equip, like I used the hardest weapon in the game pretty much, and then also didn't add a lot of my stat points that I should have until like 3/4 of the way through. Which
so
I was unaware of.
Double hard mode for the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, that game I heard
like 2/3 of the game
does the opposite of what Dark Souls does, where it's like the biggest, hardest hitting weapon.
I got some good practice in.
Yeah,
it was really good.
I've been told that game does the opposite of what Dark Souls does, where like the biggest, hardest hitting weapon is not the best weapon to go with.
No. From what I understand, it's not. But the thing is, though, is that the game uses a really neat mechanic. So you get these like star points, right? You get these star points, and you build them back through fighting or items, depending on whatever you use. But those activate your skills that you gain, and so you have to have this nice balance of doing regular attacks but using the skills, but the star points are really what carry you through because you have to chain them all together to really deal some serious damage. But yeah, it's really good. Like, and all the sets are fantastic. They work really well with like your different abilities and things like that, like your abilities and skills and all that stuff. So it's a really interesting game to play. So yeah, so that is my number 10.
Zombie, you're up. You're number 10.
My number 1. I mean, my number 10.
No, that's a running gag.
I did do it correctly this year. Because for the past 2 years, I've been writing my list backwards. I start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I put my best game at the end. But no, today, number 10 is a game that we have played now together, and we played it last year. And I had so much fucking fun with it. It is very simple, but I love the. I know Nurble's gonna hate this one probably, but I've always enjoyed playing with my friends. RV There Yet. RV There Yet did get into a little nook in my head that it was a cool little game that I got to play with my friends. I know Nurbo had his rundowns with it, but I really enjoyed my time with it. Like a lot of the other games that I have played last year, this one I enjoyed mostly because of just who I was playing it with. It is funny, it is sporadic, it is stupid, and there's a lot of screaming going on, which really doesn't rule out any of the other games that we have.
I don't think it's a bad game. It's just I think I'm just burnt out from these like party scramble games. I'm tired of getting yelled at. Is what it is. Just getting yelled at constantly. Like everything's my fault. Like god damn it, I'm not even there.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Dang, zombie's hot. You never get betrayed by.
It seemed like it was all right. It was interesting. I wouldn't mind finishing the run that we had. Just. God,
just get it to the end.
Yeah, just get it to the end. Were we that? You said we weren't even close to like the middle yet.
No, I think we were like halfway.
That's a long journey.
Yeah,
it's like chained together.
That one we also have to get a group together for. Yeah, that one we also got to get a group together for and do that again.
Maybe we should start making another talk show saying all the games that we've never finished.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I think we can put out a full list too for that one.
Yeah, we probably could.
Probably, you're probably not wrong.
Because the first one that I would put up there is GTFO. GTFO is hard as balls, but
that
the right team we can pop some heads.
That one's gonna be so hard to get people.
Damn, oh my Jesus, Hazel High.
Because like, not many people have that game is the problem. But
that is true.
Let's move on to Cooj here. What's your number 9?
So my number 9 is one that I actually just finished. It is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
It's jealous.
Wow, surprised that ended so low.
Dude, if you hear the rest of them, you'll stick around for the rest of the show. You'll find out what beats this one for me. But
so if Jedi Fallen Order is down here,
but honestly though, it is a game that is done very, very well. It really captures that Star Wars feel. You know, playing as Cal Kestis, essentially trying to restore the order of the Jedi, and trying to have the main character, you know, regain his memories and essentially learn the ways of the Force again, while making some new friends on the way. Well, also, you know, oh geez, it's just it's done really, really well. The combat is so fluid. Plus, just being able to use the Force was probably one of the most fun things that I've had in a game. Like, there's nothing like seeing a group of 5 stormtroopers just sitting on the side of a bridge and you just get a Force push all of them off. Or you face a mini boss and you just Force push them off a bridge or a cliff and they just die immediately. It's so satisfying.
Watching you play those
so
games
much fun.
Makes me want another Force Unleashed game, because that was exactly what like Force Unleashed was. It was like have fun with the Force and throw people everywhere and throw things on top of people.
Oh man, yeah, it's really good, especially when the like floating turret droids kind of showed up. You just pull them and then just throw it into a group of people and it explodes. Like, it's so good.
Oh man. Zombie, what do you got for number 9?
Number 9 is a game that I played way back in the day. Not like when I was like 2 years old or something. I played it before I actually showed it to any of my other friends. That it includes you guys, but it's Unrailed.
Oh.
Unrailed is another game that was super fun. I love the team-based games like that because there's a lot of communication. And it just feels so satisfying when everything just gets into a nice little rhythm and we're just going forward. And everybody knows their part. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do, and we just keep on going. It's oddly satisfying for me to be able to find the group of people that I can actually like connect with in that matter, and be able to satisfactorily make a train not crash into a building.
That's honestly what I feel like RV There Yet is missing. You know, like RV There Yet is like we're all moving this one thing, but we're all kind of like stuck doing the same job.
Mm-hmm.
Where like Unrailed, like you said, like everyone's doing their own thing, slowly like getting the train moving, which works out.
Everybody knows what they're supposed to do, and then we conglomerate at the train and we continue going forward. It's satisfying. It's well made and it's simple. There's no over the top graphics. There's no the CPU doesn't even have like any. Oh, sister. Sister has a guest appearance.
Hello.
Hey, sister.
She's showing off my sweater.
The Zelda sweater.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Zelda on the list. So it's gonna foreshadowing.
Actually, hang on. Foreshadowing. Hang on. No, just kidding. Hang on. We have to wait. She says goodbye, everyone.
Bye, sister.
Bye.
Yeah, Unreal was a fun time. That was a really good time, I remember.
Yeah. And then there's Unrailed 2 that I'm still waiting for it to come out. Or is it out already?
I feel like we've had that discussion and I don't remember how it ended.
Unrailed 2. Oh, it's out! Oh, it's early access. Okay.
Yeah, that's how that discussion ends. I remember, like, it's out, but it's not out.
Yeah. No, it's out, but it's kind of out. Not completely.
Alright. So my number 9 is a game that we tried not too often, but we did try it again recently, and like, man, it's in a really good place right now, and we really need to bring that one back into rotation for party games. And that is Phasmophobia. Man, that was a good time. But I think I've played it now with 2 different groups of people. I think Zombie, you were in both of those. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And they were both good times, man. Like, it's a game that really needs to come back. Like, I hadn't touched that game since like it first came out, and it was like all big and everyone was playing it at the time. Now that I've come back to it, it's like so much more developed. There's so much more to the game now as far as like items and like ghosts and like the maps too. It's a game that really needs to like see more players, honestly. Like, everyone's jumping on the new stuff that's coming out, RV and Repo and Peak and what's that other one, the news one, and all that other stuff. But like, man, we really need to go back and visit some of these old party games that were, because some of them have gone places, and Phasmophobia is one of them, man. Like, I had a really, really good time with that game the 2 times that we played it, and I definitely would love to play that again.
Phasmo.
And I always found that game really interesting.
Satori Zoom,
essentially being man. Like
no face reveal. No face
like I guess the detective aspect.
This is the face.
Like really good. Like, yes, like the way that they have that.
Yeah,
it's very well implemented. The deduction part.
It's great because like you can even do like cross off things. You know what I mean? It's not just like
Yeah, you have your little list.
Yeah, you have your list. So like,
but it does it by grouping, right?
It does it by grouping, but like you can circle things, which is like, okay, we had level 5 EMF, right? And that eliminates things off the list. And then like you can also cross things off the list where it's like, oh, we didn't get Spirit Box. There was no voices on the Spirit Box. So you can just cross that off the list, and that also eliminates things. So like, you can go full detective thing. And I remember when I first played it, like you couldn't do that. I think it was just like you can only circle the things. So like, and there was also
That's
like
really nice.
Yeah, and there was also like I think like 6 or 7 ghosts at the time. We're like, now, dude, that list is huge. It's probably like 20.
I was gonna say, isn't there like 20 some now?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. Like, and it the cool thing is like, for example, there's one that threw us off completely. We thought was a revenant because revenants are really fast and aggressive, but we forgot that it was a winter map, and there's like a ghost that it says in the description, like when it's cold, they're very aggressive, just like revenants. So like, it's really cool what they did there. Like stuff like that actually matters.
You really have to pay attention to the tiny little details that surround you.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. Something definitely I would love to go back and do
cool.
again because it was fun.
Oh no, everybody's gonna see my Minecraft bed sheets. Oh no. Hang on.
Zombie, what is your number 8?
Is it Minecraft?
It's a game that I played very little of it, but the story got me. Mishma laughing at me. The story got me immediately. The story got me very hooked. It is a little daunting at first because now you're not looking at a skill tree, you're looking at a fucking skill forest. Path of Exile.
Going. Yep, I was wondering.
The
One
first
or
game.
two.
Two. Okay.
Path of Exile 2. I purchased that game out of a whim, and I played it with my friend from Mexico because he was obsessed with it for a long time. I played it. The story is what hooks you in the eyes directly and pulls you.
Damn.
Because it's gritty. It's gritty. It's tough, and it's very engaging. Plus, like Cooj and I were discovering the other day that we like breaking games, especially if they give you the chance to do so. That game gives you a great opportunity to break it. Because since it has so many branching skill points, you can combine them in very different ways to completely break your character and become one of the most powerful creatures just walking around and shooting things. It's very, very engaging and cool. So Path of Exile has made my number 8 for this year. I don't know who else has it out there, but if you want to play, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
They haven't gone free to play with that yet, right?
No, I don't believe this one is.
No.
Well, they were supposed to like eventually.
It was supposed to, yes.
Did they change? Did they change their mind on that? Decide like now we're just going to keep the $30 tag on it?
Was it because it released in COVID?
No. It released like last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
They released the 30 because they were still like tweaking things and it's kind of an early access release.
And
that's right. That's why. It's because of the early access part.
So like, I'm curious. Because they did say from the get-go, even when they were still in development, like that, it was going to be just free to play, just like the first game.
Right.
So I've been waiting for it to go free to play, personally, to like play because I like Path of Exile too, but I just never.
The thing is, though, I think no matter who bought it, like no matter what tier you bought it, like obviously you got early access to the game, but I think you also got some benefits no matter what tier you bought it at. I think you got some.
Well,
but at
your stuff transfers.
Yeah, but I also think that at the same time, though, they were also using it to pay the designers and stuff for the things that the extra cosmetics and things that they were making as well.
Well, yeah, the founders pack that you're talking about came with like currency and stuff, so you can buy some like bags and all that other stuff. But the other thing too is that like if you have bought like skins and stuff like that in the first game, that's supposed to transfer over to the second game.
Right.
That was like no matter what, that was supposed to happen.
But one of the reasons why I stopped playing it this past year was because the story is still not finished, because it's still in early access.
So it's still in early access, damn.
It's still in early access, and it's going to be in early access for a bit now. I have seen it get some updates, but I think it's like patches and like
tweaking
with stability issues or stability updates. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's wait for the story, because the story is what engaged me so much. Let's wait for the story to actually finish, and then I'll go back to the game.
Nobody finishes games anymore.
Like,
everything's
no,
early
anymore.
access.
Didn't they do that for Path of Exile 1?
Yes.
Yes.
So they did it that exact same way, I think, too.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's nothing, dude. It's par for the course for them.
No.
But they're a good team though. That they've always been honest with their community, and they've been very generous with their community at that.
Yeah,
so.
I can
Oh,
commend
absolutely.
them for that. Yes, they have.
So yeah.
And even since they did have to like charge people for the game and stuff like that, it's not a ridiculous price for how much content you're going to get for it.
That is also true. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, Path of Exile 2, might I clear up?
2. Put the 2 at the end.
2.
Yeah, I wonder what Nurbo says.
Tuesday.
My number 8 is Trine 4. That's my number 8. That has been a lovely adventure that Zombie has introduced me to. We've been doing the entire Trine series. We're on Trine 5 at the moment with GG. And 4, I know 5 is good. Don't get me wrong. Like 5, I wanted to make sure, because I can put a lot of Trines on this list, but Trine 5 is good. But 4, I think, has been my favorite so far. And I want to try to keep it to like one game out of the series and not put like the whole series on the list. But Trine in general has been very, very good. Minus the was it the third game? That's
2. No, 3.
It was 3, right? That had the weird 3D. That was awful.
It 3? They tried to veer off from their
normal like formula, and it was a weird 3D formula mix that just did not work. Like the side scrolling was so much better, and they went back to it. And
it was super janky.
And it was so much better by going back to it. 4 has been my favorite so far.
3.
4 has been my favorite so far because like I felt like that one actually mattered the most so far about like actually working together and doing our stuff. 5 has a bit of that, but 5 doesn't feel as challenging as 4 felt. And the other thing I don't like about 5 also is that we can't mess with each other as much.
That is true.
So like Cooj, they put like a respawn thing, a lives thing, just like raids in Destiny. Mm-hmm. So if one of us dies and another one dies, like you're screwed. It just you got to go back to the checkpoint. Where like in 4 you didn't have to do that. We could just keep dying over and over and over, just as long as one of us stayed alive. So there was a lot.
Jeez, you could make it to the next one.
Yeah, so like Zombie, right? Like there was so much more fuckery in 4 compared to this one.
Absolutely.
Because we didn't have the limit.
Yeah, so like now it's like, oh
you can
shit,
just troll the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're sitting there, we're like, oh, I could take this platform away and let GG die, but if I do that, we're gonna have to go back.
We don't have any more lives.
There's like so much of that now. We're like, god damn it. So like 4 is by far my opinion the best one. 5 is great. It's just like the lives thing kind of ruins it a little bit as far as the messing around.
I also feel like 5 is the most polished one.
It definitely is.
But they all learned from their previous games. So this is the one that's like, let's culminate all of our knowledge now.
Yeah, it's funny because like you go from like 1 all the way to 5. Each one gets better and better, except for that 3 where they decide to go to a new direction. But if you ignore the 3,
they tried to change it.
Yeah, if you ignore 3 and just go 1, 2, 4, 5, it's like a perfect like improvement from the last game.
Yep.
And like
I was gonna say,
yep.
Do each of them have their own story, or is it all just one big story? Okay.
No, it's a continuous story. Same characters from the first game. 3 is so bad that they never really truly finished that storyline. And 4, they went from
because
go ahead, Zach.
yeah, you're right. about that. Completely forgot that they were trailing off at the end of the third one to give you this big reveal and then cliffhanger, and then they never finished that plot line because they were like, oh shit, we kind of fucked this up. So they gave up on it completely.
We started 4, just like, what is going on here? Like, what happened with the trines and stuff?
That's even what happened.
Because it was like a whole new story plot, and we were just like waiting. I think we got halfway to that game and then realized, like, okay, they just dropped that. Gigi, I think, did some research, and he's like, yeah, they just dropped that storyline.
Yeah.
Wow. It was so bad. They're
That's
just
how
like,
bad
boy,
it
we
went.
can't do that again.
But the story wasn't bad. It was the
can't even go
gameplay was the issue. I think what Gigi
Oh, God, what
said...
have we done?
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Zion, but I think what Gigi said was like they were supposed to be like DLC to continue the storyline, but they just like moved on.
Yes.
It was supposed to be something like that.
But the gameplay was
Because
so
it just
bad
got
that
so much backlash.
Yeah, they did get a lot of backlash on that one.
No, it was mostly the gameplay.
It's just so much backlash. They're just like, oh my God, we just kill it with fire.
But great series, no joke, and like especially
And then
play
we
with
found out
friends.
that, like,
Great series.
And then we found out
That's
they
so
were
funny.
purchased by another company.
No, they weren't
I don't
purchased,
remember who
but
it was.
that one game was published. They were published by like a big company.
Oh, published, yes.
I forget now who, but it was like a big name.
The first time Backlash killed DLC.
Yeah, no kidding,
Game
Mario.
industry in general.
Because I think it was Trine 4 was the one that was it Trine 4 or Trine 3? No, not Trine 4.
Three.
It was 3, right?
3 is the one that
The worst.
yeah, the
one.
artifacts of power.
Yeah, that one.
Actually, let me see.
No, it's not 3. I think it was the new one. The newest one's the one that they got published.
This one has mixed reviews. All the other ones have overwhelming.
No, it's the newest one that got published. Yeah, it's
The 5.
the
Yeah.
newest one got published by Embracer, or as they're going by now, THQ Nordic is what they're using. Fun fact, if you guys don't know, THQ Nordic is Embracer, but because of how much bad publicity they have, they're not using the name anymore for publishing. They're using THQ Nordic. Embracer still exists, but they're using THQ Nordic because that always has a good, always had a good reputation.
Yep.
But
Which is smart.
yeah, I mean that yeah.
It's a smart play.
Yep.
Moving on though, Cooj, give us your number 8.
My number 8, we're gonna take it back to 1500s Japan, the land of Shinobi. And my number 8 is gonna be Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice,
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
which is a fan. Shut the fuck up.
Order
right
of
now.
Pain.
Order of Pain.
It's all Souls like at the bottom.
Is this game? This game is, man. Jeez, I don't even know how to explain this. This game brought so much rage to me.
I don't think I've seen you angry or anything.
Because this game made me so mad because it is based off of parrying so hard, and on top of that, and then there's guns. There's just guns out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, I'm sitting here fighting this one guy, and all of a sudden there's a guy halfway across the mountain, and he just goes, "Oh, hey, look at that! I'm gonna shoot you now," and then you're just dead. Like you have no chance about it. Like,
Oh my god!
like, but, and oh my god, let's not even talk about Ishin the Sword Saint. So that is the final boss of the game, and I have never been more discouraged of me as a gamer in my entire life. Like, I have never been more discouraged. Like, that guy just smacked me day in and day out until one day when I finally beat it. Because, like, oh my god, there's like 4 phases to this guy. Anyway,
Is
all
that the
of this
bridge guy?
sadness is-
Is that the guy in the bridge with the trees that you're constantly jumping between the trees and the bridge? God, you got so angry in that fight.
I think you're no.
He just teleports everywhere.
So mad too. Yes. Yes, teleport all over the place. That one made me so mad too.
So angry during that fight. It was...
I have never been more mad at a game in my entire life.
So it is my pain.
Like it is. Well, no, but despite all of the sadness the game has given me, and inner turmoil, the storyline in it is very good. It's a really, really enjoyable experience. Once you do understand the parry mechanic, the game does get extraordinarily amounts easier. Like it does. So if you're not very good at Souls games and want to learn to parry, play Sekiro. It's gonna hurt, but you're gonna learn. You're going to learn because it has made my life so much easier in most of these other games that I've played.
I was actually thinking the same thing as Matteo here. It's like somehow it's Cooj's number 8, the game that made him the angriest, and he's getting angry just talking about it.
I'm not mad enough to keep it off the list.
It does. That game strikes a chord with me so bad. It's just nails on a chalkboard.
He's like getting upset just talking.
It's nails on a chalkboard, But I will tell you, you will never get a more satisfying feeling than beating Ishin the Sword Saint. I'm sorry, Ishin the Glock Saint, because he does use a pistol.
Fucking Glock.
Him and his fucking little muggle wand hit you with the fucking expecto glauconum.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Expecto 9mm.
But I will say there is a lot of variance in this game, and being able to play as the main character, the white wolf, the one-armed wolf, he, like, being able to use that prosthetic arm is a really cool mechanic. It is just a really cool mechanic to use, and you can customize it. You can use so many different weapons. You can use it to just like distract enemies, or blind them or whatever, but they also can be used for different weapons and things as well, which is really interesting. So like, I love the versatility that they have in the game, but also the game itself is just really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a game I need to
twice
get
if Sekiro's holding you hostage. Yes, Nurbo, play it. Let me know when you do.
I would love to eventually.
Let
There's
me
a lot
know
of
when
Souls
you do,
games.
and I will watch.
All these Souls games you mentioned, I still have not played. I'd love to eventually. I guess
You've played Lies of P, right?
No. Also another one that's on my list I would love to.
Cooj is my favorite Cooj. I bet it is, Dev.
I got multiple runs of like Dark Souls, and I do fun little like anime builds with that, and like I did that with all of them: Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Trying to think of other Souls games I've played. I played the first Lords of the Fallen. Don't play that one. Not the new reboot one that they did. That one's probably really good. The original, that's a disaster. But I've played other Souls games, just like I haven't played these 3 that you've mentioned, or Lies of P, which I really want to. Like the newest stuff, I haven't played, sadly. And I love Souls games. Oh, I love Souls games.
Lies of P is so good.
I downloaded it recently again, so I can get to that new content. I was like, ooh, this looks good. Yes.
All right, they did have a new DLC this year. I forgot about that. They had like 2, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Two.
Damn. All right, moving on. We got number 7. I guess I'll be starting this one. Is ironically another party game that I've kind of gotten tired of, that we play all the time, and that is Peak. Peak is actually a really great game. It's another party game that we always fall back on, and it's really, really fun. And they've done a great job where like every day it changes, like the map order?
Every 12 hours.
Every week? Is it 12 hours?
Is it 12 hours?
It's every 12 hours they change the map.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
That's
interesting.
crazy.
And it's procedurally generated to
So,
like to a degree, right?
It's procedurally generated.
So like
Yeah.
even though it'll be the
Yeah,
same
it
map,
is.
it's a whole different route and stuff like that, which is really cool. It's a really
Yes.
great game, great party game. It gets frustrating though when you're playing with some friends who like have played this so much that they have like this like follow me, no, you gotta follow me, do what I do. That drives me nuts. But the game does kind of ask you to do that because like you do need to kind of work together to get from place to place. So sticking together is kind of like the more better way to play the game, not just for fun, but to actually succeed. Because as Cooj and several of us actually know at this point, if you get to top too soon, you end up meeting a new friend.
You gotta... Yep. Yep.
I remember the last time I played Cooj. Wasn't at the top yet, nearly at the top, and a campcaster came down to him and just threw him off the mountain.
Yep. The wizard of the mountain.
That shit was hilarious. But great game.
And I tried getting away. Didn't I try using my
You panicked so hard and shot your shit in the wrong direction and got yourself.
Oh yeah, I did.
I was like, dude, you could have just jumped across. Because he was like,
no, it was the grapple thing.
Yeah, he had like a thing that I don't know if it's I think it was the chain one where you can climb on it. Was it that? Something like that.
No, it was the grapple one. It was the one where you just shoot it and it'll pull you up.
Oh, just pulls you. Okay, so he had that, and on the other side across from him was another ledge that he can also use to just climb up. And instead of doing that, he tried to like jump around the campus and just go. And the dude just like caught him in midair and threw him. And I'm like, why did you panic? You could have just went across. Oh man. But it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Like I remember there was a session with like Gigi and Snow, and like I managed to get across, and Gigi got upset because like Gigi's the guy that likes to run ahead of everybody, and then like he fell and didn't make it across, and he's like, shit, I don't got any health. And like as soon as I get across, they're like, oh, I don't got any health to get across. I'm like, come on, you can try. I'll try to grab you. They're like, no, I don't have the health to even make the climb. And I was like, okay. I find a medkit, and they're both just talking shit about me the whole time. I'm like, I didn't wait, I didn't help. And I had like Cooj in my ear, and I was like, you know what, Cooj? I don't think I'm going back. I got this medkit. I think I'm just gonna keep going.
It's like, fuck you.
You know, I was gonna go and throw this medkit across, but you know what? Oh man, but good time overall. Like they've done a good job at improving it, adding items, adding new map areas.
Thank you, Captain.
I just like as I said, I think I'm burnt out of party games for a little while. But other than that, like great game. I think everyone has it already. So me telling people to go get it and play it is probably redundant, but great game.
Did you see the BB No Money concert?
I saw that too many times. I jumped in with Gigi. I was the first one to jump in with Gigi when he went to go watch the BB No Money thing. And then after that, I think we played like 7 or 8 rounds after that. And more people just kept joining. So I think Cooj and Snow and I don't know who else joined at that point. But every time we jumped in, it was like, you do it. And it was worth it too because like turning on the concert gave you full energy and extra energy and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, how are you not going to turn that on?
You just hear it in the background.
It was fun climbing up the mountain while it's just playing in the background though, because then you have like, what's that frog thing called? Why is the name escaping me? Whippo? No. What's that like doll called? Do you guys remember?
Bing Bong.
The what?
Bing Bong. There you go. I don't know why I said Whippo. But there's like a part in the concert where like Bing Bongs are just falling from the sky. I said Whippo. There's like Bing Bongs falling from the sky, so you're like climbing up and a giant Bing Bong just like falls off you.
Yeah.
Like it was actually a pretty interesting experience just climbing up with that playing in the background. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Outside of that, other than
Did you
just
read Chungi's comment?
what? Chinese? What?
Chungi's. I'm trying to get a peek at Nurbo's repo. heard it was unrailed.
God damn it, Chuggins. With that comment, we're gonna move on to number 7 for Cooj here.
Number 7 for me. Well, my number 7 is actually something that we've picked up recently again. And it's been so much fun. It's always a game that I always find myself coming back to. And it's so good. The game is still very much in early access. They're still really trying to fix a bunch of things and add new content in. And it is Windblown.
All right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
So they've added a lot more story. They've added more story to it, more weapons, a new area to play in, and for some reason now, I don't know what they did with the balancing and stuff like that, but you can absolutely break this game so bad. You could break this game into absolute oblivion. But yeah, it's a wonderful little roguelike type game, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't gone back yet since the last time we played together, the three of us. I do need to. That was a good one.
Cool. After the show, we can all play it then.
I mean, I probably have time if you guys really want to. I never uninstalled it. I just never touched it.
Have you updated it?
My Steam usually updates everything, so it should be fine. As long as I have it installed, it's usually... Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of them.
I mean, I got like almost 3 terabytes of hard drive space. So, like, I'm not worried about the space. Well, I have 3 separate hard drives in my
size.
What
would you do with all that space?
Exactly. And it's all games. Literally. Zombie, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is a game that has been mentioned here before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But it is a game that it also is getting constantly updated. It's Repo. I don't care what you say. Every time I plop into that game, playing with other friends, it is a fucking blast. Everybody enjoys their time in that game. One of my favorite highlights is still a clip on my channel that I was creeping behind Snow and I heard her talking to chat, and I did a very low growl like. She freaked the fuck out. She's like, what? And then I creep like out of the corner. She's like, you starts screaming at me. It is still one of my favorite clips that's on my channel right now because it was so well timed and so just sporadic and silly. But Snow gets scared shitless in that clip because she doesn't know where it's coming from. But yes, Repo is my number 7. So I have to stop playing games together so that we can do a lot more games that that are different.
We have been playing a lot together, the 3 of us this year, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I still think our lists are going to be drastically different. I think we might have some similarities, but I think overall, we're going to be mostly different.
Some overlap.
Yeah. Cooj, give us your number 6.
Oh, you want my 6, huh?
I want your 6.
Well, my number 6 deals with a former superhero who then has a major accident where his mech suit breaks and gets hired by a major company to then dispatch other heroes while he rebuilds his.
He said the name.
And his number 6 is Dispatch. I said Dispatch. I said Dispatch before. You just didn't pick it up. But it is a wonderful little episodic story, and it has that it's done by a wonderful voice cast. It's voice casted so well. A lot of big names in it. Jacksepticeye's in it. Young Gravy's in it. Aaron Paul is in it. I think Aaron Paul does the main character.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Does he say bitch at some point?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does.
Is that the old guy that you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
No. But yeah, the story is just, it's really good. It's really good. You get to learn about all of the different characters. But then also you kind of have that dispatching job in the middle of it, which can get really tricky. But you also have the thing, like the personal dealings with all of the people as well. So if you're having an issue with one particular hero, then they'll be like, hey, can you go to the fire station and help them do this? They'll be like, no, and then just hang up. Like, just be like, no.
So they have personality. It's just not.
They all,
You're not my supervisor.
All have personalities. Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, and then you have to like mix and match all of them together. Which, by the way, your team, it's known, I believe, as like Project Phoenix or something like that. And so they're all like villains. They all are like essentially villains trying to reform, and so they're doing it by making this superhero team.
So it's like the Suicide Squad, essentially.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Just no bomb in the head.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But and then there's like the mega villain, like the super villain, and you trying to stop them, but also dealing with all the personal stuff, and yeah, it's a really fun story. Lots of adult humor in it too, which I think it gives it
apparently
like a mix between Invincible and The Boys almost.
Oh gosh, raw.
Yeah, the snippets I've seen has me really excited to one day play that too. That looks so good. I played the demo before it came out, and that made me like, oh, so badly want to play it. None of you have probably played this game, but there's a game called This Is the Police, and that dispatching game.
I have played it.
Is that game?
I have played
so
it.
Good, so good. As soon as I saw that, I was like, as soon as I played, I was like, I really want to play that. Like, oh, because I liked This Is the Police.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on from there, we have Zombies number 6.
Oh, hang on. Let me open my booklets again.
You actually wrote this on pen and paper, huh? I just realized that. You actually wrote this on.
I did. Because if I write it in digital, I do it backwards. Because I'm an idiot.
Alright, whatever works for you.
Let me open the booklet. It is a game that has just now been mentioned by Cooj Boy, not Dispatch. I haven't played Dispatch. I do want to play Dispatch. And that we're going to be playing after this show, apparently. It is updated. This game is so much freaking fun. It just traps you, and the fact that it's a roguelike, or roguelite, however you want to call it. I don't know the difference between each one. It just traps you. It just hypnotizes you. It's so much fun because you can completely break the game, and that's exactly what the developers want you to do, just so that you can have fun. And that's why they also did some and yes, it's true, Cooj, they did do some tweaking and balancing with how the synergies interact and how you interact with your teammates. So that's why it feels a little bit more fluent and a little bit more complete, especially if you're playing with more than just yourself. So a full team will always get you further.
Yeah. I'm not surprised to see that on your list because like I remember you always asking to play that again. Like you really enjoyed it. But just
I think you're muted.
quick note for you.
No, I know.
A difference between roguelike and light. Roguelike is like a full blown like roguelike game, like rogue mechanic type game. A roguelite is like it's not really the main focus of the game. Like there's another focus of the game, but it has like a mechanic. You follow what I'm saying? Like for example, like roguelikes still have this thing where like you'll die when you come back. You probably do some upgrading or something so that you go in for a better run, right? A roguelite would be something like a light would be something like Prey, where it's like you run through the game, you're doing upgrading and changing things to make it easier so you can get through it. So you have that upgrading mechanic to it, but you're not really doing reruns of the same level.
Okay.
You follow?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Ironically, the DLC on that is a straight up roguelike. Have you played the DLC of Prey? It's not the same as the base game, but it's still really fun.
No, I haven't. I've seen it.
That is an actual like roguelike, the DLC, which is ironic. But like the main game is not. Yeah, you don't see a lot of lights, I'll be honest with you.
With
with rogue type games? Nah, you don't. You see mostly like roguelikes and not so much roguelites. Because people don't...
Yeah.
Because it's the loop that really sells, usually. And once you have the loop, it's not really a light anymore. You know? All right. My number 6 is a game that actually took me way too long to go back. Not really back, because I never played this game before this year. But it was a series I started way back in the beginning before even meeting any of you guys. One of the first games I actually streamed. So like, talking about like 6 years, 7 years to finally come back to it and finally finish the series. And that was Divinity Original Sin 2. Man, that's good.
I have that game.
Ooh, okay.
If any of you guys have played Baldur's Gate 3, and you play this game, you will see a lot.
Yeah, but I haven't.
I'm telling you, man. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 might spoil you for this game. Mainly because Divinity is their own like IP, their own design. All of these type of like D&D likes, I guess you could say, tabletop likes, follow a similar system, but they also have their own original mechanics that have nothing to do with D&D. And Divinity does that. Like Divinity's got its own thing that doesn't really follow the exact format of Dungeons and Dragons, but there's similarities obviously because they're the same type of like genre of game. But there's a lot of things.
I do have that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's good. You don't have to play the first one to play this one, just so you know. Completely different era, completely different everything. There was one thing I originally thought that they were kind of connected. They're not connected at all. They are not connected in any shape or form, time period, or anything like that. The cool thing that this thing does, and you see it, it's funny because like you could see it beginning here, and then it's like it really takes form in Baldur's Gate 3. And that is the being able to play with the environment and doing whatever you want and choices and all that stuff. This game does that already. A lot of that. Not to the degree that Baldur's Gate 3 went. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 went insane with all that stuff. But this game kind of does that to a degree. And it's like you can see it all here already happening before Baldur's Gate 3 happened. And this is obviously...
this is their precursor.
Yeah, this is way, way older than Baldur's Gate 3, which I find pretty amazing. And it does some cool things. This is also one of the first games of its type that I've played, where it's like kind of a spoiler, but not really. Something people should probably know about is you can create your own character just like in all the other games, or not. It's up to you. If you do create your own character and so on, there are, I think, 6, maybe 7 character companions. I forget what the number here. The ones that you keep for your main party, the ones that you don't use for your main party, end up like being your enemies at the end. And that I thought was pretty interesting. because like you basically don't have to worry about, because just like in all these games they all have companion quests and so on, right? You don't have to worry about the companion quests on those other people that aren't going to be in your party, which kind of works out because in the beginning a huge problem I was having was overlap. A lot of the companions have to talk to like similar NPCs for their own quests, and in like, for example, in my run, I went with the aggressive hot elf assassin chick, and for no obvious reasons, she she ended up killing some of the people she talked to, and then I couldn't do the other people's companion quests. I'm like, what the fluff? Just cut that chain off. So like shit happens with some of these people, and like that could mess up a couple of other companions. So like choose wisely. Choose wisely. Apparently.
Eat that. How dare you?
Piggy threw a tomato at you.
Yeah, and she ended up being my romance on that run too. Ironically,
That's funny.
I could fix her, man. I could fix her. Oh man, where do we leave off here?
That's funny.
Zombie, give us your number 5.
Number 5, Mumbo number 5. Again, game that has already been mentioned, but very brings us all together kind of thing, and then we yell at each other, then we throw each other off the cliff, and then we clip amazing moments, and then Baby No Money's in it. Why did Baby No Money get in? Okay, whatever. Peak!
Because Whippo.
Yes.
Big Bug. I know it's Big Bug. Don't yell at him.
The little mascot Whippo, apparently. Not his name, I'm sorry.
That's going to be his name from now on every time I play with you guys.
Whippo. Someone grab Whippo! Forget Whippo behind. No, but Peak, the way that they also interact with their community, I don't know if you guys follow them on Instagram, but every single update, the developer has a showcase and a tiny little reel that actually shows you what they're working on. And the way that they address the players and listen to the people that are actually playing their game is what's putting them up here with my list, because the way that they interact with everybody, the way that they listen to everybody and implement the things that the people that are buying their game are saying into their game it just makes it much more fun, because you're not waiting for somebody to just completely reveal something brand new. It's something that's already been suggested by the community because the community wants it. Like frickin' eat out your friends, cannibalism. Frickin' cannibalism. They did not plan at all.
I've tried so many times to freaking eat Gigi. I still have not been able to. He just runs off too far ahead, and then it's like I'm struggling to keep up.
Because you're hungry and you can't reach him.
Well, when they first introduced it, he ate me, and then like he went and did it to somebody else who was new. I forget who we were playing with. It was 2 players that were like brand new to the game. It was Lou. It was Missy. He ate Missy, and Missy was like her first time playing, and he ate Missy. So I was like, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get him back. And then like I couldn't keep up. He just kept running ahead. Yeah. I think he ate Dev at one point too, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The way that Peak has managed their game and with the updates too is just also one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much, and I have put it on my list because it's such. It's not a triple A game, and that gives more power to the people, and I absolutely adore that. It's like Cult of the Lamb. Their developers are always active everywhere, and they just have fun.
There's a funny story actually about their Twitter, because it's Angry Crab is the creators, right? And
Aggro Crab.
Aggro Crab, yeah. And they made the Crab's Treasure game, which didn't do terribly.
No, Crab's Treasure.
Yeah, it did all right. Yeah. And then like Pete comes out and explodes, right? So they put up a post like, how the hell did this stupid party jam game do so well in comparison to another Crab's Treasure? And people flamed them. People went nuts at them like, oh, another Crab's Treasure is a great game. What the hell are you talking about? Meanwhile, it's like nobody put two and two together. It's the same devs. Like, like what are you doing?
It's the same developers saying just throwing shit at their own game because they know that they made something better too.
Right.
I just thought it was hilarious that like they got flamed for the same.
Right.
It just goes to show how many people pay attention to like who actually makes these games.
Right.
If you want to know the answer for something online, just say something completely stupidly wrong, and someone's gonna come in and just correct you.
Oh, of course. Especially if you're on Reddit or Twitter or X. X.
So yes, Pique.
So my number 5 is gonna make a lot of people angry, I imagine. And it's to be expected, I guess. But like, let's be honest, it's been a great year, and it's League of Legends. I came back to League of Legends after hiatus for like 3 to 4 years, thinking I'll never come back. And it just happened on a conversation with Zombie, because we both played years ago.
Because I wanted to get back to it.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna get people together and like actually create a fun environment, and I've actually managed to do that, and it's been great. Like, not only have I gotten back to it and had a great time with it, like maybe it's because I'm just more mature now, older. I can like critique myself better than I did back then, but I feel like I'm playing better than I did back then. And I've gotten so in that I'm playing for my college that I'm, which has perks, because apparently now I have all the free skins. I have all the skins almost, and like chromas, and all the champions, which I already had all unlocked already. But if I didn't, I have them all unlocked because I'm playing in the college League of Legends. So like, yeah, eat your heart out, people. I'm styling in all the games now with every champion. But it's been a good time.
In the game, okay. It's over. Bye. Catch you later.
But before people get more angry, start rioting, I'll move on to Cooj here. Cooj, give us your number 5.
Hey, you said riot. You said riot.
Oh my god.
I mean, at least it wasn't my number 1.
I'm getting a bunch of sounds and pictures, and all of them are going over Nurbo.
Hey, at least it wasn't the number 1. But it's a great game. You all should try it. You should all try it.
Oh my god. Oh man. No, but in all seriousness, I have been having fun playing it as well. It has been nice to actually come back and like play it with friends, and actually enjoy it.
Yeah, me and Cooj were playing earlier today.
Yeah, we were.
Person didn't invite me.
I mean,
I'm still just waiting for when Snow's gonna play it.
I usually just jump into a voice Discord. So like, if you ever see me in there, just jump in. You know that, Zombie.
Yes, I know.
I think you were still asleep though, because it was like, I think like 8 o'clock your time when we were on. Maybe you weren't up yet.
What's going on your screen?
Hello?
Did they break your shit?
No.
Did they break it?
There's fewer attacks going all over the place. They're attacking Nurbo. They are going nuts at you. There was a Titan, there was poop, there was tomatoes, there's a clown. Like
it's It's a great game. Go ahead, give us your game. We'll move on. We'll give the people what they want.
And then we got Biggie throwing out sound alerts. Oh no, there's a mass attack going on too.
What the fuck is that?
You can just throw whatever you want for like the next two minutes.
What the?
Nurbo, get ready.
Jeez. It might be a good.
Anyway, Nurbo's getting plastered with sumo men and eggs and poop and mud. And, my number 5 is part of the series play that I have been a part of, and it was one that I have played a long time ago, and I'm happy that I recently picked it back up, and it's going to be Mafia 2.
Good choice.
So I absolutely love that game. It just everything about it. Like you do all these different jobs for the Mafia. You get to actually like learn about how they work. You got to move through some of the ranks. But it's done so well. And the story of Vito is so good.
I never played 3.
Yeah.
But I know 2 was a great upgrade from the first one. Just get distracted with what's happening on screen. I see.
There's so much, man. There's so much.
I'm also part of it.
This guy. You all play it. How dare you?
I don't care. Just like throwing things.
But yeah, 3 is good. 3's good, but it just almost seemed like they did too much with it. You know what I mean? It almost seemed like they did too much with 3. Like the story was good, but I think they put too much filler. If that makes sense.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Whereas 2,
I believe there's a mod, if I'm not mistaken, that removes a lot of the filler stuff. So I believe, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, because why else would someone make that mod?
Like, I believe it had a lot of filler, but 2 was a very linear story, but you really grow attached to a lot of the characters, and I think the story of Vito is done so well that it's really hard to beat. And his story even slightly carries over into 3 as well. But I think the other part that's really cool is that they tied in the mission from at the end of 1 to the beginning of 2.
Yeah. I remember you playing that mission. I was in your chat, and I was like, ooh, this mission. Pay attention to this mission. And then, like, you killed him, and, like, it didn't click in your head, and I'm like, you know that was the guy from the first game, right?
I was like, oh my god,
no! Like, I saw in your head, like, wait. I was like, yeah, thinking about the first game.
I was like, wait a second. Oh my god, it is!
They did a great job with that one.
Yeah. They really did. So yeah, that is my number 5.
Ooh, we're getting to the good games. Yeah. We're getting to the ones that have marked us in several ways, in different ways.
All right, let's start here. Number 4 for me.
Where did the game touch you?
Number 4.
Show the teddy bear.
I did. Funny enough, this developer does these kind of games, and I think I've played all their games with Fader. Funny enough, in the game that I played here, that made the list is Split Fiction. Split Fiction was really good. Really good. I think everyone pretty much played that game, right? Like, you guys did too, I remember. That game was
played
good.
It for Monday.
There's apparently a secret level I never got. I don't think any of us ever did. That, like, you can get to with some kind of code or something like that throughout doing the side mission stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We never got it.
On one of the side missions.
Yeah, we never got it, but
it's fucking hard to get.
I seen like a clip of it, and that side mission is crazy. But this game in general is
and lasers.
The gameplay in this game is so good. You literally don't do the same thing twice throughout the whole game, which I find amazing.
Plus, for this one, I feel like it was a love letter to every single game genre that appeared there.
Yeah,
it was just enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like every game, you're doing every level, you're doing something different, and you don't repeat the same thing over and over. You don't have the same abilities. You have to work together. There's nice side story stuff happening that you can jump into that also has its own stuff for you to do there. Like, nothing sticks around long enough to be annoying, and like nothing sticks around long enough to be like just be tedious. So, like, everything you're doing throughout that game feels meaningful. The story is the weakest part of that game, in my opinion. The story wasn't bad. It just felt very... It felt very, like, PBS written. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like it was written for, like, 12-year-olds and under. Because there was so much, like, I critiqued about that storyline. And I was just like, really, like, okay, we get it. He's the bad guy, so he's gonna be like super bad and evil, whatever. But like outside of that, like the gameplay was so good.
Just kill you.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm just bad, so I'm gonna do this thing because why not? It was so like really not like well.
Can we also talk about that ending that made no sense?
Oh yeah.
I mean. Again, that goes back to the story.
No sense in that game.
It really didn't. The final boss fight was fun, though. I will say that.
All the boss fights in it were so good.
They were.
Oh my gosh.
I
actually, that was one of the few games that Cooj and I were completely done with another game. And what were we playing by then? I don't remember, but. We had a Sunday, like, free from everything, no plans, no nothing. We were playing something else, and then we're like, "Do you want to play
Sir Whoop-Ass?"
I think it. Oh yeah, we finished Sir Whoop-Ass, and then we're like, "I can't stop thinking about it. Do you want to go back to Split Fiction?" He's like, "Yeah, because we were playing Sir Whoop-Ass on a Sunday, and then we're like, I know it's not Monday and not Mind Melt Monday, but do you want to play some Split Fiction?" And we're like, "Fuck yes."
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
And went directly back to it.
That game was really good, and it's funny too, because like depending on what character you played, like I think most people ended up with like a character that kind of fit them. For the most part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
When I played with Fader, like it was like, yeah, that's totally you. And then I was the other, because it was like one of the characters was like very realist, very like, don't give me the butterflies bullshit. I'm not here for that.
Very, very to the point science.
Yeah, science to the point. And the other one was very like optimistic, very like butterflies, sunshine. Like, let's just have a good time, everyone. Let's all be happy. And it was just like Fader played that character, ironically, and I was the other character. I was like, yeah, this kind of fits a little.
That's how it was with Zombie and I.
Yeah, once the character started talking, and we were like, why is this character so similar to me?
Why do I relate to them so much?
Yes, both of us were like, why how did we choose these characters just like this, out of nothing, out of the blue?
I think chat picked them.
Oh yeah, chat.
I think chat picked our characters.
We did it on a random, like, we just picked, and it just worked out. Funny enough. Have you guys played the other Hazel Light games though?
Cover your ears.
Like what was it? The Parent one and the Prison Break guys. Did you play those two games?
Oh, A Way Out.
Yeah, that's them too as well. They made...
I don't think we played. I don't think we played A Way Out.
So throughout,
neither have we played. It Takes Two.
So unfortunate for you guys, because like throughout that whole game that you're playing, there are references to those games in the levels. Like there's the elephant from one of those games, and then like you actually meet the prison guys in prison in one of the levels, which is hilarious.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, like so that I'm telling you, you should play those other two games too. It probably would have been better before you guys played Split Fiction, just because like when me and Fade were playing, so we played both of them already. We're just like, oh shit, it's that. Oh, it's that. Like the references were like all over the place, and then like the prison cell thing was hilarious. Like,
I don't think did we find them in the prison, Cooj?
They weren't hard to find, so you probably did.
So.
You didn't find like a level like the space level with lasers,
we
like two people in a prison cell.
But we did find the elephant.
Yeah, there was the elephant, and there was more stuff from that one.
That does not ring a bell.
Yeah, we found the elephant.
And then Cooj started crying, and I was like, "Why are you so sad?" Oh, the sword in the campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was a good game. But we'll move on here. Cooj, give us your number 4.
Well, grab your assless chaps and saddle up, because my number 4 is Red Dead Redemption 2.
What are you talking about? I already have my assless chaps on.
Oh, lucky. You're halfway there. But the story of Arthur Morgan is honestly one of the best storytellings that I have ever had for a character. It's so good. And the cool thing is the game is done so well that you actually get to see your changes that you made with him down the line, especially with your honor level. All while going through this whole gang history, and you get to see him change just as a person, you know. After a major event that happens, I don't know if everyone's fully aware of what has happened in it, what happens to him, so I don't want to spoil it. But very troubled guy trying to find his way and make amends for the things that he has done, all at the same time trying to help his gang essentially leave the United States and go to Tahiti. Apparently, freaking Dutch. But yeah, the game is so good. Like, if you have not played that game, I can't recommend it enough.
I have it. I've dabbled in the online with Chaos, and I've never done the story. I need to play that game. I remember I got that game just for the online.
Oh,
and me and Chaos went around just tying people up and running.
The second one?
Our horses. Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah, the second one's the only one that has the online.
No, but what you have to play the storyline.
I have it. I always planned to, just never got around to it. And then, like, I remember Chaos would tie people up and do things called baptisms. He'd tie people, throw them on a horse, and throw them in the lakes.
Remember that? I remember there was a side mission for a guy who made some very poor life choices regarding other human life, and I tied him up and laid him on train tracks, and I sat there and waited 15 minutes for a train to come by just to run him over. Just to run him over. And when it happened, I was yep.
No remorse here.
I got a lot of satisfaction out of it. If he wants sympathy, he can find it in the dictionary between shit and syphilis.
Wow. All right, Zombie, give us your number 4.
My number 4 is a game that you have mentioned before, but I'm gonna go, instead of outing out one single game, I'm doing the whole fucking series. It is Trine. This has been a huge highlight of the games that we have played lately. It is so much fucking fun. We scream and yell at each other like there's nobody else's business. And the way that they have implemented the fact that they know that we're gonna fuck with each other, so they put something purposefully there for us to do so. And it just, for us, the way that we have played it, I have thoroughly enjoyed the Trine series that we have been doing, and it's awesome. I can't praise it enough. I really would like to try their other game, which is 9 Parchments.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Same kind of mechanics, same kind of dealio, except it's.
I don't think it's the same kind of mechanics. If anything, it looks more similar to Magica. Kind of. If anything.
Yeah, Magica. That's the other one that I was thinking.
That's another one we got.
But yes, Trine. In this case, I'm going to highlight the series.
Yeah, we got to do that.
We've already talked about this game.
It's such a good game. Some of my best clips have come from that game. These games, honestly.
Yes. Oh, the fucking time that fucking Gigi wanted to hang on to the ball while you stomped on the platform for it to swing around and hit the thing at the bottom. And he just gets yanked into oblivion.
Dude, I got a clip where it's like me and Gigi.
What else were you expecting?
Or like exploring something on a bridge on the side, and then you just walk across and cut the bridge. And you're all down.
Yes.
And we're like, what the fuck is on? And you're like, what? What happened? So much stupid shit like that. Oh god. Alright, Cooj, give us your number 3.
They do this for us.
My number 3. So it is a game that, so typically one of the things I'm never known for is 100%ing games, let alone nearly doing a lot of the searching for any of these games. And it's actually a part of a series of movies that I absolutely love. And my number 3 is going to be Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Oh.
Wow, it's so long ago. I forgot
that was unexpected.
I can't spell it.
Troy Baker did such an amazing job voice acting for Indiana Jones. I do it doing Harrison Ford, yeah. And I genuinely thought it was AI doing it. I thought they had AI doing the voice, and it turned out it was him the entire time. They do such a great job of really capturing Indiana Jones, his mannerisms, the way that he talks, even the events that happen throughout the game, like the stealth mechanics is some of the funniest stuff that I have ever seen. Like each weapon that you use, if you are trying to knock out an enemy or a guard or anybody like that, they all come with their own little animation, and they're all unique, and it's so satisfying. Like I think I knocked a guard out by throwing a pumpkin at him. Like like I threw a pumpkin at him. Like I've broken violins over their heads, plungers, like, scrub brushes. You pretty much anything that you can find becomes a weapon, and it's really interesting.
Scrub daddy.
Scrub daddies. But all of the puzzle mechanics are also really, really, really done well.
That's the one where like you pick up your hat and you like basically resurrect, right?
Yeah, the knockdown mechanic is really interesting. Yeah, you lose your hat and you crawl back to your hat and pick it up, and then that's your res, essentially. And it's really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get your ass beat.
It's really funny.
The guy walks away after beating your ass, and you're just like crawling on the floor. You pick up your hat, just dust it off, throw it on. And it's like, okay, let's go again.
And pick it up. Yeah. Yep.
You put it on a snowman to turn into Frosty. Indiana Frosty.
It's really good, man.
Honestly, but I have never had a game where I wanted to search and find all of the pieces. Like so there's a big puzzle at the end of the game, and throughout it, you are finding these actual like keys, and you get to the end when you're getting to the like a big ship, and you turn to your right, and there's a huge wall, and there is a slot for all of the keys that you find. And you have to put them in a specific order, and they turn, which then activates like a certain line of these like circles to fill it out. And so it's really, really interesting. So that's how you get like another secret portion of the game, like a secret cutscene towards the end.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's going to be my number 3.
All right, Zombie. Give us your number 3.
My número 3 is... Have I mentioned this one? Has anybody mentioned? Yes, you have mentioned this one, and that's why I went into more detail when you were talking about it. My number 3 of this year, I had so much fun playing it with Muncha Cooj boy. Split Fiction. We had an absolute blast, and like I said, we finished a game and then we're like, now what? We still have all of this time to continue playing. Let's go back to Split Fiction, because we're both of us were so addicted to it. It grabbed us immediately. And yes, fuck that ending. Everything else was perfect. But the ending was like, now what? It just is, there's no resolve to it. And yes, I feel like they dumbed down a lot of it to keep it like PG or something. But no. Everything else, like I mentioned, it was a freaking love letter to all of the other genres of games. They portrayed it and gave it love as it should, as a genre for every other thing. Like narrative-wise, it was a little wonky. But like Nurbo said, every time that you stepped into a different dimension, you had to relearn the mechanics, but they were simple enough for you to keep enjoying them.
Yes, and they actually connected you to the world, is what I noticed with them.
Yeah,
and it was very easy to get attached to what you had.
Yeah, nothing overly complicated. The only thing you really put thought into was like the puzzles, which was great. Like that was the whole point, you know. Figuring out the puzzles.
That's what they're for.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what they're for.
The mechanics never really got in the way of that, which is great.
The way that they make you. Yeah. But the way that they make you have to interact with whoever you're playing, or try to work together to solve a puzzle, they did it in such a way that every single time that you did it, also at the end, gave you the extreme satisfaction of, holy shit, that was so cool. Holy shit, that was awesome. And then they did their whole other spiels with set pieces and cutscenes that really let you interact with it. Like, my favorite part was something I was not expecting them to throw into the game, which was unlock your phone and call this number, or to deactivate the
on
fucking...
the bike getaway.
Yes.
Do the captcha.
Do the captcha. Frame your face into a little square. Since you're moving it around, it's like, wait, I can't
click on the bike.
Put my face.
Identify all the bikes in this picture.
I didn't say this earlier, but like my favorite boss intro is by far the Frost King. He's my favorite boss intro out of all of them.
The Frost King. Oh, the cat. Of course you would love the cat.
Cat, of course.
Dude, how great was that? It's like, oh, it's a cat. It's so cute. No, don't touch him, easy.
Don't touch it.
It's such a cute cat.
Because that's how you would react to.
That was so
and you
good.
were the other character, weren't you? You were the one that would have reacted that way.
Go.
That was so good. And then the cat's like,
Yes.
well, I was wrong. He's got like a deep ass voice. It was so good.
Actually, I thought it was.
They go from 0 to explode in a minute. Like a second.
I thought the voice actor was Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3, but later on we found out it wasn't. It just sounded very similar.
Oh man, it was so good.
And then Cooj finding out a way to break the fucking game. He went outside the map once. I was like, how the fuck do you do this every single game that we play?
It's a gift. What can I say? It's a gift. It's a gift and a treasure for everyone to enjoy.
Yes.
All right, my number 3 is actually one of the big hits this year. It's still pretty hot right now, and that is Arc Raiders. God, Arc Raiders is so good. My God, the goop. You gotta get the goop. I don't like games like this normally, like Extraction, BRs. I normally do not like them. But this game has the right mixture, and the mixture is like this whole social element that you could talk to people in game, and like the real enemy at the end of the day is actually the bots, not the players. So you actually run into some really fun social interactions where people actually do help you and work with you. And dude, I've had some awesome like interactions socially with people where we just talk and stuff like that. And we had a guy that like we were just talking, got blasted as he was coming into the building by like a bot, and we're like, oh no shit. I'm like, does anyone have a defib? Nobody had a defib. We as a just random people in a lobby just started bandaging him and crawling him and guarding him to the freaking Extraction and got him out. We're like, you're going home, man, you're going home, don't you worry.
Don't you die on me.
Dude, we had like crazy shit. Dude, I had another interaction where like I was on the second floor of a building. On the second floor of a building, and I see this guy just get blasted by like hornets and whatever wasps. And he's like, ah shit. And I'm like, oh damn dude. I'm like, dude, don't surrender, because like you can just surrender and end, you know? And I was like, don't surrender, I got a defib, I'll come get you. And another group rolled up and killed the bots around them. It's like, oh shit, you okay, man? Like, we can crawl you back. And I was like, don't worry guys, I'm coming, I got a defib. I like jumped off the second floor onto a truck, came down, defibbed him. He's like, yeah, thank you, man, you're... And then we just started running and we like killed a bunch of bots together. Like, you don't get that in like other extraction shooters and BR games, you know? And like that...
Okay, now I do have a question. I
Yes.
have a question for you.
What's the question?
Were you playing solos?
Yes. But I've also had
Those.
interactions like that
Okay.
with multiplayer. Like, I've had some... It's funny because, like, a lot of people I've played with have not had that experience, right? Like, for example, I played with Captain Deranged.
I haven't at all.
And, like, he comes in and, like, he's not, like, super aggressive either. He's actually pretty friendly. But me and him have had, like, many, like, social interactions with people where we, like, just talk to people and so on. But he had played a lot with... I've realized something. Easy is the aggro. Easy is the aggressive player, because like everyone who's played with Easy, when I start playing with them, they're like, oh, if we see him, we shoot him. I'm like, no, let's just talk to him, say hi, and then like I'll be like, hey guys, friendly, then we'll like just talk. There was a session with me and Fader where like Fader's also an aggressive player, I've learned, where we just ran into some people and thing, and we just said hi and all that stuff. They gave us like a blueprint. Fader gave him a gun, and then as they were extracting, Fader decided to start shooting at them. I don't know why. Like I've had some pretty friendly interactions with people, even in like duos. But some of my funniest stories were like not with other people. Ironically, they're in solos. Is where I find a lot of the funny solo ones. I'm trying to remember one where I've had somebody with me and we had like a good experience. I think it was me and Easy, ironically, although I was the one blasting at the time. Easy got shot at and I got shot at. We went into a building and now we're in a firefight. Another group comes into the same building because they're also getting shot at. And they see us, so they started shooting at Easy, and Easy's trying to talk to them. So I blasted the shit out of them and put the guy on the ground. But then Easy's like, stop shooting. No, friendly. Go ahead, pick your friend up. So when they picked up their friends, the other guys charged into the building. We killed them. All four of us killed them. And then we all went on our own way. Okay, I got a good story for you guys. Thanks. There was a session I did with with Dissinger. Dissinger just started playing recently. And we ran into a group in a building that was trying to do a quest that was really annoying for me as well. I struggled to find this. And we went up and down this building. And I'm like, I got you. I know where this is. Up and down this building. And then I was like, wait a minute. Does your quest say this place or that place? And this is after us running up and down this building for 10 minutes. No joke. We've been running up and down these guys. I'm surprised these guys didn't get like, what these guys doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But for 10 minutes, they're running with us and checking every room. And then they're like, oh no, it's the research building. I'm like, oh, we're in space, dude. We're in the wrong building. So then we all ran with like 6 minutes left on the clock to the next building over. And I took him exactly to where it was because I was like, oh, I knew it was here. That's why I couldn't find it. We were in the wrong building. So then we got it. Like, oh, thank you, man. You're a hero. You're the best. And then we all just like got out of there, ran through a bunch of stuff. I think they ran into a bombardier. We just kept going. Got to the end, dropped down. Another group is shooting at us while leapers like jumping all over the place. And we got out. We were good. Like, it was a good time. But like, you don't get that kind of stuff in like Tarkov and like Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that one's pure PvP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've done a nice balance of like PvE with socializing and like PvP also being an option, because you do run into those people, but like that also kind of adds a little bit of flavor. Having a little bit of that adds some flavor, which is nice. But I have talked too much about this already. So Zombie, give us your number 2.
Yeah, give us your poop.
Okay.
Who does number 2 work for?
You guys might be a little surprised, especially you, Nurbo. My number 2 right now, mostly because I did start it last year, but it's still ongoing, and I have... well, it's mostly because of me. I have not been in the right strategy, let's say, to defeat it, to beat it. My number 2 for this year is Silksong. Silksong.
Very good.
I've waited 7 fucking years for this game, and I am enjoying the hell out of it. The only bad thing is for me, shut up, Nurbo. It's a lot harder than Hollow Knight.
I'm not judging. I've not judged you once. I am curious what your number 1 is now to see that that's not your number 2. But yeah, that's a great game.
Yes, the music in this game, the art style, you can definitely tell how much love has been poured into this game. Team Cherry has done an amazing job improving on something that was already very good, and giving us more mechanics, not just normal upgrades like you did in Hollow Knight. This one has a lot more things that you can do with your character so that you can continue going forward. It is more dense in regards to story too, because in this game you actually have a main character that talks to the characters, to the NPCs. So there's a lot more depth to the characters that you're interacting with, and there's a lot more emotion. So that's why it's also even more complete and more just more impactful in regards to the story. So my number 2 is Hollow Knight Silksong. Not only because I've waited 7 freaking years for Team Cherry to finish this game after they announced it the first time, but it's so freaking good.
I haven't judged once during your whole playthrough. I have not judged once. Everyone else keeps coming into my things like, wow, only half the deaths of zombies. Everyone else keeps coming in and saying, I'm like, it's not a competition. We're not competing. Hell, I'm looking at Zombies map and going back for all the secrets he found.
It's just...
Like, at the end of the day, you found more secrets than I did, so I've been going back and do all of those.
You're way further now, but I have more of the map uncovered.
I am a little, like, not salty, but, like, I kind of wish that you had died to the judge when you killed him like I did. It would have made me feel a little bit better.
I did that. I did that fight so many times that I saw the signs. I was like, oh no, I know that little smoke. I know what that smoke is. I'm stepping away from it. So
he killed me a lot
after I killed it, I was like, yes.
I started celebrating immediately, and then like I exploded, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it still makes you do the whole fight all over again.
I'm gonna ask if
when
you die
celebrate
at
too early.
Yes, you have to do it all over again if you die to that.
Smoke, you still... No.
I was so mad. I had to kill him twice. I was so mad. There's also one boss I think you did that I can't do, and I never did. And that was
which one?
Between the Bell place. What's it called? Bellholm? Whatever it is.
Bellheart.
Bellheart. Yeah. Right before that, it's when you first move the fleas.
Where the fleas are?
Yeah, where they first move to once you collect enough.
Oh.
There's a boss fight there. You didn't? I thought you did do that. Okay, so I encountered him.
I never fought that one.
I fought him twice, and then I was like, okay, let me just go do some other stuff because like there's still so much of the map for me to explore. Like I just kind of somehow in a straight line ended up there, and there was still so much of the map to do. So I just did that, and then I found so many fleas. I was like, you know what? Let's go turn in the flea thing then, and we'll go fight this boss. And then I did that, and I ended up there. The boss is gone. I'm like, oh. Damn, I can't fight the boss now. Like I basically just removed this boss.
Yeah, I never ended up fighting that boss because of the
fleas.
Because I did the flea thing first. I never even knew that boss existed until way later.
Did you meet the warrior guy in one of those towers?
In
that area before? Okay, so when you meet him and you get near that area, I don't know. He tells you that he's going to help you with a boss fight. And that's the boss he's talking about. It's just that, like...
Is it that?
That boss is gone. So he can't help you.
Even Tina could format a shoot stock.
What I encountered right now, recently when I'm now in the Citadel, there's a certain area that guy appears because you're stuck in a room and he comes in and helps you and helps you defeat all the enemies.
There as well.
Says, yeah, that was a great battle.
Yeah, there as well. He's there, but like no, there's a maybe you didn't get it because you didn't do the boss fight the first time. But I did the boss fight with him 2 times, and then he stayed there for a good while until I eventually made it to Citadel. He would just sit there and he'd be like, "You ready for a good fight? Let's go do this fight." And then like nothing because like the boss is gone. Yeah, it's the one thing
I never got that.
It's the one thing I kind of regret a little. I didn't know that you could skip a boss like that, so I was just like, oh damn. It's basically a boss that's similar to those giant bats, those bats that fly around.
That's why I'm a little afraid to go forward.
I've been a little bit too. Like now, I've been like
scratch.
I've been like moving forward before like interacting with the fleas and stuff like that now because I've been a little scared of that. So yeah, but like that was good. That's such a good like.
But then, I was watching one of your VODs and I saw that there was an interaction with Chakra that I never got, and I was like, how did you get Chakra to help you like this?
Oh, the fighting
is in the.
It was that group of enemies, right?
There's a room where she actually helps you. She comes in and defeats them. Yeah, it's a room for you to progress, that you have to defeat all the enemies, but she steps in and helps you. I never got that interaction.
Huh.
And I have no idea how the frick you did it.
Maybe it's because I just always cleared out her...
has never helped me even fight.
Maybe it's because like I just always cleared out her inventory as soon as possible.
As soon as she gets something in her shop, you just...
I would always buy everything. As soon as I have money to buy stuff, I just go back to her and just buy everything. That was just me being me, you know, like not for any particular reason.
but I think Silksong also requires its own freaking podcast on its own for us to just...
I'm not done with that game. I still need to finish it. And I don't know where the end is because it doesn't feel like it's ending anytime soon. Like, it's so big. They really did make it bigger.
It just keeps going.
But, yeah.
Yes.
That being said, we should maybe move on, right? Any more comments on this?
Yes.
I feel like we can just keep going at this point.
Yes, that's why I said this freaking game needs its own video.
So for my number 2, I went with a game that you guys have mentioned already, and that is Windblown. I really liked Windblown. I haven't gone back to it like you guys have. But the only reason why I haven't gone back to it is because like I don't want to burn out on it. And I want to come back to it when there's a lot more in it so that I could really, really enjoy it rather than coming back for just little bits and pieces. Then it's like, I've already played this game so much, you know? So that's the only reason why I haven't gone back to it. But I did really, really enjoy it. Like, it was a really, really good time. And, like, it's so well, like, made and so on. We've already said so much about it that I don't even know if I have anything else to say really about it. Like, it's just so good.
Everybody should go try it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Even in early access, it's still worth buying right now.
There's like, for a game that, for how heavy it is and so many pieces that are in it, there's little to no bugs in that game at all whatsoever.
Unless we break it on purpose.
Right.
But they want you to do it.
It is very smooth for what it is.
Right. You have to really be looking for it if you want something to bug or break.
All right, Cooj, give us your number 2.
So my number 2 is one of the first games that in a series that I have played. It's a very well-known one. And honestly, I've been waiting to play another one from this series, and that's going to be Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
that game was
very different than any other Final Fantasies. But good luck with that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, it is. But you know what? It is so good. Everything's beautiful. The characters are amazing. Being able to combine like all the icons and create just these absolutely busted combos that you can make. The icon fights before you get them do this awesome mix of combat and cinematics, and it's seriously some of the best I've ever seen in any game, if not the best. Like, you are so engaged in this game all the time. Like I cleared out the entire hunting board. Like, which I think is an additional like 25 fights or something like that, just searching the map. Like, I 100%ed the map. I found everything in the map that you could. And like, the story of Clive and how he went from essentially being labeled a traitor to labeled being a savior, but is truly amazing. And with him and his family, and dealing with all of the chaos that's happening around, as well as like the internal political conflicts with wars and things that are happening between all these different areas. It's like everything ties together so well for so many aspects that are taking place, and I can't recommend this game enough.
So the Final Fantasy series is all really good.
I was not expecting any of these number twos, actually.
The Final Fantasy series is really, 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 really good. They're all like different worlds for the most part, so like you're safe to play any of them out of any order.
Right. They all, for the most part.
Yeah.
Right.
Like usually if they're sequels, there'll be like a part
Right.
2 or so. It'll actually say part 2 to this number or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
yeah,
if that's your
like 10-2, like 10 and 10-2.
10-2, 13 also has it as well. Like two other games.
13, yeah.
If that's your comparison to the other Final Fantasy games, you're probably set up for failure. I'm gonna be honest with you, because Final Fantasy 16
I'm sure.
is the most unique one out of all of them. That's not gonna even probably compare to any of them.
You know what? That's fine.
But they're all good. They're all still worth playing. Just saying.
I was gonna say, but the thing is, it makes me want to go play them though.
Yeah.
Like, I know this one is vastly different. Like, it takes a kind of a step up off of 15.
Yeah.
But
that's probably your closest comparison.
I still have a lot of like desire to want to play the other ones, because even if the stories are just as good as the one that happened in 16, then that's going to be worth it to me.
Yeah, 13 is kind of where that action started to kind of creep up. The action style versus the turn-based style. That's when it kind of started to creep up. And then, like, 15... Final Fantasy's weird. Like, 11 and 14 are MMOs. So, like,
right.
15... So it goes from, like, 13 to 15, and then 15 is where, like, they really went straight up, like, action-y. Kind of like 16. But it's still not on the same level as 16. Like, 16 is really, really action-y.
It is. Which is why I think, like, if you do enjoy playing Final Fantasy games, I would either recommend playing like 7.
Yeah.
Like, play 7. 7's always gonna be good. But then I would then recommend playing 16 as well.
They also the creator behind that 16 even said, like, he wanted that game to basically be kind of like a what's that movie? The guy that made the Transformers movie always has explosions in it. Like, he wanted
Michael Bay.
Yeah,
like
he wanted to be like
film.
a Michael Bay movie, like just fighting like big crazy shit happening all the time and like explosions and like that was kind of his like design focus when he was making the game in general. So it's kind of funny because like that's exactly how it turned out.
Right.
Captain, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it, bud.
Oh, it was like there's so much stuff that's happening the entire time. Like, stuff's exploding left and right. Like, sometimes it was hard to even keep track of like all the stuff that you were doing, because there's just stuff flying all over the screen the entire time.
It's a Michael Bay Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. It is.
All right.
I agree.
I think we're finally there, right?
But it's cool.
The number ones.
I think so.
Our top.
Yeah, these are the number ones for everyone.
All right, so
these are our number ones of the year.
Our number ones. Here we go. My number one, which I feel like maybe you guys have figured it out at this point, is Hollow Knight Silksong. That is my number one. That is by far, in my opinion, the best game I played all year. It is honestly just so good. I really enjoyed Hollow Knight to the point that I went back and did both final bosses. I never did Path of Pain. It's the only thing I didn't do. Oh, and that one bastard in the tent. What's his name? The Hercules looking guy. What? You know what I'm talking about? Where like you have to beat him a couple.
Zote?
Zote, yeah, the mighty Zote. I never did the final fight with him because like I couldn't. I tried so many times and I could not get that final version of him. Like I couldn't beat it. But I did everything else in there besides Path of Pain and the final fight with the mighty Zote. And like I loved Hollow Knight. And this
did Got Home? Did you do?
It got home. That's to get to the Radiant.
Did you ever get to do Got Home? God Home?
Oh, was that the update? I never did that. That was the update that they added, right? That was before.
Yeah, that's the boss rush mode.
No, I never did the boss rush mode. That came way after my playthrough because I played Hollow Knight way back when.
Yeah, no.
But it was just a boss rush. No, well, no, they added another boss to that game later on with like an update or something like that. Or I forgot what it was. It was the God Seekers or something like that. Yeah, they added like another boss, another like not final boss, but like more story to it, to Hollow Knight, the first game, and I never went back to do it. Like I never.
Actually, I think when they released the new DLC for Silk Song, they're also releasing a new DLC for Hollow Knight, but it's just a few like little tweaks.
No, this was back then already. It was.
I don't remember what they said it was. No, I'm talking about recently. Recently, they're going to.
Oh, they're going to. Oh, they're going to add another one. Yeah, because like Hollow Knight, they added it was the Godmaster.
Yeah.
But that was like free content that they added to Hollow Knight, which had it wasn't like a final boss. It was just more stuff to Hollow Knight.
No, yeah, it was just the boss rush mode, just for bragging rights.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually like a whole nother like area and all that other stuff.
No, not that much.
Silk Song kind of just is more Hollow Knight, except like you said before, there's more stuff to it. There's more customizability. There's not just one fighting style. You can change your fighting style. There's more trinkets to create more ways to fight and more ways to do things. So there's a lot of tools that actually help you. In a way, it kind of makes it a little bit easier. Now, I know this is what annoys Zombie.
For example,
I felt like in the beginning of the game was much easier. And I remember for a good while I was telling Zombie, I was like, this feels so much easier than Hollow Knight. Like, this doesn't really feel that hard. About halfway through, it ramped up. It definitely ramped up. And definitely gets a lot harder. I don't know if this game is still harder than Hollow Knight, I'll be honest with you. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that you just have so many tools in comparison. But this game is still difficult. Yeah, This game is still difficult. Don't get me wrong, it's still difficult. But I don't think it's harder than Hollow Knight.
They nerfed a bunch of it too, right? Like
no. Well, yeah, they nerfed a bunch of the enemies because a lot of the common enemies used to do double damage, double masks. And
that's
then
funny.
Team Cherry came out with a patch saying sorry. But yeah, a lot of the enemies used to do double damage.
That's crazy.
At the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
still getting used to
that is a ton of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
That's a ton
especially
of damage.
Early on. Because like the other thing that's funny about this game though is like I feel like it's more approachable than Hollow Knight. And that's mainly because like it starts you slow. Like you really do start off like very simple, very basic movement.
Mm-hmm.
And
very
then
slow. Yes.
Then you get like the dash, then you get the whatever cape thingy. Like you get these things all in like small doses that change up how you play. And then you start finding crests, and then you start finding trinkets and vendors. So like
actually
go ahead.
That is a point that I wanted to kind of blurt out right now before I forget. That this game feels a little bit less satisfying than Hollow Knight in regards to you beat a boss and immediately you get rewarded. And this one, what rewards you, and this is why I see that you're going back. This game rewards you for exploration, not for defeating the bosses. The bosses feel satisfying to defeat, but they don't give you a big reward at the end like they used to in the first one. So this one, what they wanted you to do mostly was explore. The more you find, the more weapons and the more trinkets you find, and that'll help you out along the way. And that is a completely different vibe than Hollow Knight. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because like in Hollow Knight, you would kill bosses and so on. Then it's like you get skills and maneuverability stuff or stuff. You don't get that here. Like he said, you have to explore and find these things. And sometimes, yeah, they are hidden behind a boss, like a boss that you find somewhere randomly that you don't have to fight. You know, and you'll get these things like. So yeah, he is right about it. This game does focus more on exploration. I think this game's more approachable than Hollow Knight, just because of it slowly like ramps up as you're playing it, and it has like a lot more to it. Where like Hollow Knight really does make you beat your head against a brick wall to keep progressing and keep going. This game doesn't feel that way. I'll be honest. Like Zombie got to the Citadel a completely different way than I did, which I thought was hilarious. Arguably, his way was worse. But my way was easier, in my opinion.
Still got there, though.
But he still got there. Like, my way, I think, was much easier.
Yeah, what's going on easy?
And he took a way harder route, in my opinion. Because I eventually made it to where Zombie took. And, like, that was rough. But he got there a completely different way. And I find that amazing. Because, like, you couldn't really do that in Hollow Knight, the first game. Like,
yeah. The Hollow Knight, you really had to find the actual path to go to a certain part.
Yeah. So, there you go. Hollow Knight, my number one. I think we've all said enough about Hollow Knight that like you all should buy it and play it at this point. So
do it.
Cooj.
They would release it at $20. It was crazy.
Yeah, such a crazy price. It's so good.
Oh,
bargain.
For how much they've been giving us, it's so crazy too.
$20. That's so crazy, yeah. Cooj, give us your number one.
They sold the same.
Sorry, if you got one more thing, go ahead and say it.
No, they
yeah, if you got one more thing, go ahead.
Price, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's because they don't need it, man. They're billionaires at this point. It's 3 people. That shit made millions and millions of dollars. It's 3 people. What's their overhead? Like, really? Go ahead, Cooj. What's your number one?
My number one. So Final Fantasy 16 was really good. It would, really grip at the heart, make things emotional. But my number one did that heavily more. And I would play this game every day if I could, just because it was so much fun and I love the story. I love all the characters. And my number one is going to be Clair Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh, gosh.
I'm riding the train, dude. It was so fun. It's so good. I loved everything about this. Like, all the characters, all the combos that you could do, all the power-ups. It just, it's so good. And honestly, some of the best soundtrack I've ever heard in a game. Literally the best voice acting I've ever heard in a game. All the characters are so unique in everything that they do. And it's honestly, this game is going to be an instant classic. To me, this game is an instant classic. It's going to be hard for it not to be.
It's got the record, I think, right now for the most awards in Game Awards.
Oh, in the Game Awards, yeah.
It got like 9, which is like the highest ever. So,
which is a ridiculous amount. It's so good.
yeah, I want to play that
I have
too.
not played it. I do want to grab it. I do want to grab it. Seeing how much people praise it and how much it actually impacted like the gaming industry, because winning so many, sweeping so many awards at the Game Awards, it being an indie game was also like a slap to the face to everybody else. It's like, what are we doing wrong?
That's not even the
Everything.
half of it, dude. Like, half of these companies out there, especially the
No.
big companies, are all whiny little pansies complaining nobody wants single-player games. Are you fluffing kidding me?
You serious?
Do you see
Look
how,
at this.
Do you see how many single-player games were, like, freaking killing it this year? And Claire Obscura being, like, one of the
Yeah,
most
exactly.
renowned the entire year? Like, and
Hades 2? Hades 2? Silk Song?
dude, like...
Yeah.
Claire Obscura could have been an Ubisoft game, easy. Like, all these companies could have easily had this
absolutely.
game as just by publishing
yeah.
it. But, like, no, we don't want to do single-player games.
Absolutely. I mean,
Like, what?
but this... And the thing is, like... And on top of that, they just released some DLC for this, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, on the day of the Game Awards, they released new DLC with it.
Yep.
For free.
Damn. That is...
Yep.
I'm loving the small indie scene right now.
Claire Obscura is definitely on my list of games I do have to play.
Yeah.
It's... Honestly, it is genuinely one of the best games that I have ever played.
I believe it.
It is definitely one of the top 5 games of all time that I have ever played.
I believe it.
It is that good.
Our final number one here comes down to you and your Death Note. Zombie.
Actually, this is my D&D notebook. I used to write down my D&D, and whenever I get bored, I would draw.
Oh, you're pretty good.
It's a beholder, because we fought a beholder and we defeated it because I stunned him.
Nice.
My number one is a game that pulled on my emotional strings in a lot of ways. I got angry, I got happy, I actually cried on stream because of this fucking game. The story was great. It's not for everyone because it's a little gory, but and I cannot praise it enough. Nine Souls. Nine Souls is a game that I beat last year, and it really ramped up my love for Metroidvania games. The characters are so well done that you feel connected to all of them. And then it pulls at your heartstrings at the end so much that I ended up crying on stream. Not only because I finally beat the boss that took me from, I don't remember how many deaths I started at, to 750 deaths for that boss. It was a hurdle for me to get through. Super satisfying, super great story. I also have the music separate so I can listen to it because the music was also very well done. The reason why I put it higher than than Silk Song was because this one I actually did get to finish, and I gave it a little bit more weight for it because I saw the ending, I saw how the story concludes. Silk Song, I know it's gonna happen the same way, but I still have not gotten that emotional connection that I did with Nine Souls. Nine Souls was a very well polished game that I feel, unfortunately, it never got the praise that it got, it's really hidden. It went under the radar for a lot of people, and that one I would recommend for anyone that would like to look at the list and play it. It is difficult, but it's very satisfying as well. So my number one for this year has been Nine Souls, and I cannot praise it enough.
I remember you talking a lot about that and playing that. Like, that does look really good. It's another one I want to play eventually.
Plus, for you, the protagonist is a cat. A robot cat, but it's a cat.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. That fits. I'm surprised by how much overlap we had this year. I'm really surprised by that. We had a lot of overlap this year. I'm shocked by that. I also noticed one more thing about our
I actually need to play Nine Souls.
You should. I mean, it is a Souls-like.
I gifted you that game, didn't I?
Yeah, I was gonna say you gifted it to me. I need to play it.
Another thing I noticed about our list is there was a lot of overlap. You guys actually felt a lot of emotion this year with all your games. Like, you guys connected with your games.
Yes.
I look at my list and I'm like, I just felt a lot of rage. There's a lot of rage. I might need therapy after 2025. I don't know. Maybe I need some therapeutic
Mine went from
games.
severe rage up to extreme happiness / crying.
I didn't really emotionally connect with like any of my games, which is sad. This year.
Well, you did put League of Legends right in the middle. Come on.
I have so many League of Legends stories that you have no idea.
For my honorable mention, I would like to start with saying that it's there. League of Legends is in my honorable mentions because of how much I played it this year.
I have to mention that, like, you know, in school I had a public speaking class and we had to do something, whatever, our speech, like a 5-minute speech about, like, convincing people to try something new. So my thing, I just went, like, half-assed. They're like, oh, play video games, people. Like, I know I'm talking to a bunch of 20-year-olds. Like, come on, like, who doesn't play video games in that room? I was preaching to the choir. But, like, I went on, and it was funny because, like, in my speech, I mentioned the things that video games are good for. Like, one of them is to, like, de-stress. And then immediately after that, I talked about esports and how I'm on the esports team for the college. And I play League of Legends. And somebody in the crowd was like, I really liked in your speech that you mentioned how, like, video games is great for de-stressing. And then you immediately mentioned League of Legends. And I was like, well...
So they know. So they know.
So of course they know. Come on, I'm talking to a bunch of 20-year-olds. Like,
right.
But
that's hilarious.
And any other honorable mentions that people got?
Oh, I have a tiny little list that I'm gonna
go zombie shoot.
And honorable mentions. I did put hi Hazel. Arc Raiders did make it into my honorable mentions.
Yeah. Arc Raiders.
One that has not been finished, and that's why it didn't make it into the actual like list. Wildwoods. I had so much fun with Wildwoods, but it's
that
kind of falling apart
good.
with the developers not being too consistent with it. They have done a big update to it, but still nothing major. Cooj. Do you remember Pod?
Yes.
Pod? That one was so fucking cool. I had so much fun with that one.
It was really fun.
It was a pretty game, and it was just a well thought out puzzle game that we played this year. It was just a pretty. If you have somebody to play with it, go ahead. And the last honorable mention that I have, Nurbo, Cursed Companions.
Oh
you
yes,
can't say certain words
I almost
or your
forgot
friends
about
get
that. Yeah, that was good.
That one was another game that I am hoping that they end up finishing because it is so much fun.
It fully released.
No, it's still in early access.
Is it?
They're taking their sweet time, but let me see. Cursed
Yeah,
Companions.
it is early access though. Okay. But we didn't play it in early access, did we? We played a demo.
No, we played a demo. We played a demo.
Yeah, we played them. So it came out, I should say. It came out early access. So there's more to what we just did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's more to it, but I still feel like. But I still feel like it's
still rough, yeah, from what I saw.
It needs a lot more polishing.
It was not much.
It needs a lot of polishing.
It went from like demo to early access, and from what I saw, like it's not really much better than what it was. So they still need to work on it a lot.
But you actually needing to say out your spells out loud for it to work.
I love it.
You have words that you cannot say,
and it's random phrases,
mannerisms,
random phrases, and with words that people commonly use.
Yes.
Like that was great.
That one does get its honorable mention. I really like Curse Companions.
My honorable mentions, kind of like you, are demos. So for me, like Crash Out Crew, that was a great demo.
Oh, Crash Out Crew, yeah,
that was fun.
Aggro Crab, other little party game.
Yeah, and then the other one that I have here, which was really, really good, was shit, I lost it. I had it here and then I lost it. Oh, Liar's Bar. The only reason why I don't think Liar's Bar deserves to be on a list. Yeah. It's the one where you're like, there's different game modes, so it's very different. But it's like, one's a card game. There's also a mode where like you play with dice, and you're basically calling out each other's liar. The dice one I think is more innovative. There's more to it. Like the card one is a little more obvious, but the dice one is a little bit harder because the dice one is kind of like it's funny because I used to play this game with toothpicks as a kid. Everyone has 3 dice. Everyone rolls it. So like, you basically. Everyone says something like, so let's say there's 3 of us playing, so there's 9 total dice. So someone will have, so like, let's say I go first. I'll be like,
okay,
there's 4 2s. We don't know what's under the cup yet. We don't know what's actually there. We're just calling it before we look at what's there. And then, let's say Cooj is next, and Cooj now has to one-up me. He either has to call my bullshit and be like, nah, there's no 4 2s. Or he can he has to one up me, so he'll have to say like 5 something, 5 4s, and then Zombie will have to be like, nah, there's no way there's 5 4s, and like if let's say you call him on it and he lifts it up and there is 5 4s, you take a hit, because there actually is 5 4s. If there isn't, he takes a hit. So you're playing like this game of chance constantly.
Okay.
I used to do this as a kid. Finally, with
like a little game that
like the game in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was gonna say. The one that they show at the
when they're on
the movie.
Yeah, when they're on Davy Jones's boat.
I don't remember the minigame they played, but maybe. This is a really old game. Like again, I used to do this with toothpicks. Like we would have 3 toothpicks in our hands, and then we would just
Apparently
be like
knows it as
3, 4, 5. You know. And it's all a game of chance. But the card one is completely different. Because the card one will be like, you got to throw down a queen. So someone would be like, I put down 2 queens. Bullshit, you don't have 2 queens. You know what I mean? He could not have. And then, like, if nobody calls him out, you go to the next person. And so on. Like, that's how the card game works. Like, you're just calling bullshit. But there's nothing more to the game. It's just that. And you're playing, like, Russian roulette. Every time you guess wrong, pull the trigger, and you got a 1 in 6 chance of dying. You know.
Yep.
So, but it's a great game. It's just it doesn't have longevity, and there's really nothing more to it because
it's just a fun party game to play.
Yeah, for like 1 session. You had more still, right, Zombie?
No. I was done with my honorable mentions.
You got any, Cooj?
Yeah, I had a few. I definitely had Arc Raiders being one of them. What was it? Far Cry 5? Far Cry 5. That was a really interesting one.
They really tamed that game down.
Ham was playing.
When that game first came out, the animals were just nuts. Like, you were just getting constantly mauled and attacked by
yeah.
animals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Honorable mention: Far Cry 5.
I'll mention Far Cry 5.
Yep.
Well, I think it's our list then. I think that's a show.
Yep.
Actually, I also have one for Sir Whoop-Ass. Honorable mention for Sir Whoop-Ass too.
Sir Whoop-Ass was very fun. Funny.
That was just a goofy game, just to futz around with. I had a lot of fun playing that one. As stupid as it was a lot of fun just to dick around with.
It doesn't take itself seriously, and that's the best part.
Exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, I think that's a show then. I think we're good there. I think we got everything, right? Any final comments? Nothing?
I think so.
I may have forgotten something. Oh, wait.
No comments?
We might be good. Hold on. No. I forgot to do that. Oh well. That is what that is. I forgot to do the shout out cards. I still have them here, so we could still do them, but just I forgot to swap the cameras around. I could probably do it on the fly.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Maybe. So, let's do Zombie here, who apparently is Cooj's camera. What? Zombie, give us your where to find you, what you doing at the moment.
Just start talking.
Hello, I'm Zombieromeo69. I like toes and long walks on the beach. I also only eat peeps from the inside out.
Yes, this is factual. All of this is factual. Hello, my name is Zombieromeo69. You can't omit the 69, but please put it back in. Because if you take care of me, I take care of you. That is how we proceed with the 69. Thank you, everybody. I am a variety streamer of the undead kind, and I normally stream on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I am in Hawaii, so the time zones are a little wonky. But I normally start Sundays, Mondays at 1 or 2 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, which is, I think, 3 Eastern? Or 3, yes. Whatever. California time. And yes, I play a bunch of games, as you can see, all very vastly different. So,
yeah, you probably got the more diverse list out of all of us. Cooj, who's apparently Zombie's camera, give us your where to find you, what you got going on while I fix this.
Hi everybody. All right. Well, hi everybody. I'm Cooj. I'm the king of bean. And you can catch me on Twitch.tv/Cooj.
That's funny because I actually have that there.
And king of corn.
Oh wait, I mixed you guys up.
Streamer, so you can come over to my place. You can find a. You son of a. I swear, Nurbo. Yeah, we play a multitude of different things. We love goofing around, having a good time, hanging out. People usually like to just talk shit on me, but yeah, we usually stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week, and we typically will start around 6 p.m. Central Time. So we do a lot of single player plays, series plays, and a lot of collaborations. So there's something for everybody here. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone.
And
then there's a Murmo.
Then there's Murbo.
There's a cat.
I am a cat. Yes. I play a lot of League of Legends. If you don't know that already, everyone loves that game.
Yeah.
Been playing a lot of Arc Raiders too, but I have Hollow Knight going on. I need to finish that. Once I finish that, I've kind of changed how I'm doing my stuff. I do have a wheel of games that I choose between games, but I've decided to, because people have thrown some games my way, and it's like they just end up in my backlog to start actually like playing them. So soon after that, we will probably be jumping into the Warhammer Space Marine franchise, as we got gifted that during December.
Ooh. I got Space Marine 2.
Yeah, I got that too, Space Marines too. I'm probably, because I have the first one as well, so I'll probably do the first one just so I have that on stream as well, and then do that. Because I played the first one way back before I even started streaming. But I think I'll do a run of the first game since I have it, and then do the second one. It's not a very long game, so should be fine. And yeah. You can catch me here on Twitch, YouTube, is where this VOD is going to end up eventually. And, yeah, I have Instagram. TikTok has been kind of abandoned, but I need to get back on all that stuff. And Twitter as well has kind of been abandoned, but I need to get back on that stuff as well. I am bad with social media. I don't have the time, sadly. But, yeah, that's our list. And that's our show. I have... For some reason, oh, I see what I did. I see what I...
make an outro for this.
I did a bad thing here and somehow made two Cooches here. Let me get Zombie back on the screen.
So I'm not crazy.
Oh my god, there's a whole lot of me.
Yeah, I see what I did. I did a bad. I mean, fixing the cards.
That's a whole lot of me.
I did it really bad.
Wait. Wait, has it been like that the whole screen?
Zombies.
No, that just happened right now.
Now Zombie's giant on my screen too.
As I was fixing your thingies, I did that.
That's the camera.
But yeah, we're done. This is a wrap. Bye bye, everybody. I don't know if you guys still want to do Windblown. I mean, I got time. I don't need to end stream right now.
I'm up for Windblown.
Yeah,
I'm up for Game Blown.
All right. So as far as the show is concerned on YouTube, we're saying bye bye. Everyone else here on Twitch, we're gonna
bye everybody.
We're gonna blow some wind.
Who did that? Who the fuck did that? Oh my god!
Someone jump scare you?
With fucking puppet from FNAF. Hazel. Oh my gosh. Hazel, you scared the shit out of me. I was looking directly at the screen.